Good morning, Oga. My name is Mrs. Grace. I'm your driver's wife, your driver, Johnson. Yes, I'm his wife. There's something he has been doing that I have decided to come and bring to your notice today.
Welcome, madam. I hope there's no problem.
My husband, is like somebody that they use big bum to swear for. Yes, he is a womanizer to the core. Even though I haven't caught him red-handed though, but I keep suspecting him. Even in my dreams, I see him talking to other women.
Not be juju be that.
His salary is 60,000 naira, right? Okay. Every month, what my husband brings home to me is just 30,000. Tell me, what does he do with the rest half? I'm sure he's womanizing out there with other women and spending the rest half on them and giving me only half. Me and my 2 children, only half. There is this girl I'm suspecting is even having an affair with. A girl, a youth copper that just moved into our compound. That girl has big bum, and my husband is always staring at her.
Madam, all these are very, very weighty allegations. And from what you said, you have not caught him red-handed, you are only suspecting him. And you say that you see him in your dreams cheating. Those are not valid proof that somebody is cheating. As for his salary, him giving you only half. Well, this is what we'll do. Okay? Thank God the month ends in 2 days. Okay? So 2 days time, come back here. I'll pay your husband his salary in your presence. Okay? He will tell me what he needs for the month, his expenses for the month. He's going to break it down. And I'm going to be giving him part of his salary for each expense. His expenses for food, transportation, he will tell me. I'll give it to him. His expenses for anything that he needs within the month, basic expenses, is going to tell us, and we'll remove it from his 60,000 and hand it over to him. Whatever that is left of the 60,000 naira, I'll personally hand it over to you, madam. Okay? So that we'll know how he's spending his money. Let me see if he will have the nerves to ask me for money for womanizing, or ask me for money for beer parlor hangout. I am sure he won't dare. Okay? So come in the next 2 days. We will disburse his salary and give you whatever that is left. I hope that is okay.
That would be very awesome, sir. Thank you. I'll see you in the next 2 days. Let's come and share his salary. Thank you, Oga. Bye.
Mr. Johnson, I know you're surprised to see your wife here. Okay? Don't be surprised. You see, your wife reported to me some days ago that you squander your salary outside and that you only give the family 30,000 naira. That is half of your salary as upkeep. So right now, I'm going to personally hand over your salary to her. Before I do, you are going to tell me your basic expenses for the month. I'll deduct that and give to you. Whatever that is left, I'll give all to your wife.
Boss, I'm so surprised to see her here. Well, there is no problem. Since that is how she wants it, if it will clear her doubt, let us do it like that. Whatever that is left, I agree that you should give it to her. No problem, sir.
Madam, I hope I am in order.
You are in order, sir. You are in perfect order. Let him tell us his basic monthly expenses. Make the deductions and give me the rest. That's what I want. Thank you, sir.
So your monthly salary is 60,000 naira. How much is your transportation to work daily?
900 naira, sir.
Okay, so I just transferred 19,800 naira to your account, Mr. Johnson. That should take you for 22 days, okay? Now, do you take breakfast at home?
No, sir. I leave home very early to beat the traffic jam.
So, how much do you spend on breakfast and lunch daily?
500 naira, sir.
Alright, so I just transferred 11,000 naira to your account from your salary right now. Madam, who pays the children's school fees? You said you have 2 children. Who pays their school fees?
He does.
So for your 2 children now, how much is the school fees?
It's 30,000 naira for the 2 kids. 15,000 naira per child.
So, in other words, you people have to save 10,000 naira monthly for each term's school fees, right?
Yes, sir. You are very correct.
Okay then, so for the school fees, for this month's savings, I just transferred the sum of 10,000 naira to you. Now let me ask, who pays the rent and how much is it?
I do, sir. The rent is 36,000 naira per annum.
So that is 3,000 naira monthly. Okay. So I just transferred the sum of 3,000 naira from your salary to you. So I do not want to ask about other miscellaneous like clothing, electricity bills, waste management bills, vigilante bills. I know that the both of you might be handling that somehow, okay? So, madam, give me your account number. Let me transfer what is remaining of his salary to you. The sum of 16,200 naira.
Oga, what am I supposed to do with 16,200 naira? I don't understand.
That is money for your monthly upkeep.
What is that money for? Is it for Gary? Is it for Dodo? Is it for Ewa? That money will not go anywhere. That money cannot be enough for our upkeep. Never. I came here to complain about 30,000. You are giving me 16,000 too.
Are you playing? What type of playing is this?
If I had told you that day that you came to complain, that him handing over half of his salary to you monthly, that he was doing more than enough, you would have accused me of taking sides with him. After all, he's your fellow man. This, that, this. See, madam, you are just an ingrate. A lot of women don't know what their husbands sacrifice to put food on the table. Most times, they go hungry. Sometimes, they swallow their pride and engage in menial and debasing jobs so their families can eat. A lot of times, they can't even buy good clothes to wear. Rather, they sacrifice so that their wives and kids can get one. This man has been my driver for the past 8 years. It is only this suit that he wears to work every day. If I ask him to buy a suit, he will say, no, my children need to go to school. From the calculations that we have made here, madam, it is very obvious that if your husband depends only on the 60,000 naira monthly I pay him, there is no way on earth that you would have been able to be getting 30,000 naira as monthly upkeep. This your husband is a very hard-working and responsible young man. Several times when there is no much workload in the office, he begs me to borrow him my car to go and use for transportation business in town. Anytime I have menial jobs to do, like clearing of grasses around my house, he volunteers to do it and I pay him. Several times I have seen him after close of work at building construction sites working as a laborer. When I asked him why, he said the bills are too much and that his salary will not be enough and he wants you and the kids to be comfortable. To be a man is not a day's work. The responsibilities on our shoulders as men is so enormous. Come to think of it, madam, you don't contribute to the finances of the home. You don't bring home a penny, a single kobo you don't contribute. All you do is lament and complain. You came to report your husband to me. Don't you know that that's a very wrong thing to do? What if I was foolish like you and I believed you? And because of that, I decided to sanction your husband. You see, get up right now and go and apologize to your husband.
Ew, my husband, my sweet husband. Ew, Dimoma, Biko, forgive me. You know I'm your baby, and babies don't have sense. Please forgive me. You are very hardworking. My God will bless you. All that you are doing for her and the kids, I appreciate. It is well with you, my husband. Please forgive me.
It's okay, my wife. You know I'll always love you. It's okay. Thank you very much for appreciating me. You have motivated me to do even more. It is well with you, my dear wife.